Three games, two wins, and one draw. Bafethu, big ups. Big ups to coach Fernando de Cruz. I think we have to give that man credit because tactically, honestly speaking, we had Sundowns beat. But unfortunately, I don't know what happened with our players or our team. Or maybe it was because of the substitution. Because remember, we had a very good game after the second half. I'm not going to talk about the first half because the first half, yeah, no, definitely. It's sort of like a trend that I've noticed, which I do not want to expose as of yet. I'm still waiting for certain games for me to be able to say, okay, yeah, coach Fernando de Cruz. But for now, all I can say is big ups to Langalehle Pili, big ups to Special Ndlovu for what he did on today's game. Also, let's give credit. Where's Jew? Oxumtet of Affair too. Big ups to the guy. He does help the team a lot more than people would care to admit. Inasumi Gale at the back, he was giving us what we needed. Yes, unfortunately, all our defenders got a yellow cards on today's game because of the tackles that they had to make. But hey, come on, V2, you need at least 4 yellow cards in order to be suspended. So for me, I wouldn't mind so much. This is the first yellow for Inaso Miguel, which I don't think was necessary, but then he ended up getting it. Thabo Mloisane also got a yellow card on his first debut for Kaizer Chiefs. But either way, I believe Mloisane played very well. So yeah, big ups to the boys. I know people have been speaking about the game in a negative way, what but honestly speaking, I think tactically, because remember, I was here with you and I said to you guys, I'm not happy with how we are starting this game. Then I had to go back and look at what is currently happening in terms of our left back way to, well, I can confirm with you guys with all our left backs, they are currently injured. All of them. Not even one is available. Kabelo Nkwesa was shocked, was not on the starting lineup or not even on the bench on today's game. It's because Naye is currently out injured. I don't know how. I don't know for how long. I don't know what happened, but that is a problem. We have Bradley Cross still out, is injured. We have Ufrosla, who was at least playing on that left back position, are not available. Pasika Marco, I'm not even going to touch the Pasika Marco buffet too. We all know how I actually even feel about Marco. So yeah, at the end of the day, Kaizer Chiefs, when we said we need to find a left back, they decided no, we are good. We do not need a left back. But either way, yeah, big ups to the technical team for today's win. I also have to give credit to Ndlovu for helping Olona in that middle of the park, for helping Abaji Tarapana, because looking at today's game, for him to be able to win that man of the match, he had to put in the work, and people are not going to talk about that. One thing I don't like about our fans, we only look at the negatives, we don't look at the positives. No, we're always looking at the negatives, looking at everything that is bad. So for me, I'm happy, guys. I'm happy. Yes, it might not have been a win because we made a mistake. Cassius Mailulam managed to come in and then stole the thunder. Ulangalehle Pili goal lasted for so long because Cassius Mailula came in, and in a few seconds, I don't know how many seconds, maybe 4 or 5 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. But then obviously we will find out who score. And how many seconds from coming in, like from being the substitution coming in to score. But either way, I think Kaizer just could have defended that one way better. We were caught napping, and after the goal, and then after the substitutions, actually after the goal, for me, I was expecting coach to make a substitution and bring in Mduduzi Shabalala, especially in a game like this one. But I think he saw it differently, because remember, me, I'm just a fan. He is the coach. Maybe we are where we are today or right now in terms of his Sundowns playing a draw with us, managing for us to be able to at least not have a lose this season. So with this draw, it means we can play the next game sidlali win. Chances are very high. So if we can be able to win that game, then obviously we will start to close the gap. Yeah, you get my point. I was happy for a moment when I saw Kaizer Chiefs in 9 points. I was like, yeah, position number 1, 9 points. We are cruising nicely, but then in the back of my mind, I'm like, as in, let me not celebrate this because it's a bit early. This is Sundowns we're talking about. They are able to do things that are impossible from out of nowhere. It's like they wait for you to score and then they be like, okay, now we want to score. But looking at the game, honestly speaking, we started very slow. It was not even convincing to say, okay, Kaizer Chiefs are going to do something. But for me, I feel like we just wanted Sundowns to have the ball, play the ball, and then while Tina, we tried to defend. The problem with defending most of the time is you make mistakes and then you get punished. Unfortunately, Sundowns did not punish us in the early stages of the first half. So they could have done that, but it's not just them that we need to take into account. We also need to look at Kaizer Chiefs as a whole, because honestly speaking, defensively, I feel like we were solid, even though we made some few mistakes, but we were able to quickly recover those mistakes. We were able to close down the spaces, the tight spaces. Like Sundowns could not be able to go anywhere. Mbonile, beautiful runs that were being made by Brian Leon. He was there gaming it, but at the end of the day, it did not come to any fruition because naturally we were there. There was this save that was made by Thabo Mloisane. I was very happy with that save. It shows us who took it. Definitely, we have good players. We have a good team. It will only take us a bit of a while to get there, but the only thing I think we do need to find is an attacking midfielder. The attacking midfielder should be a same player as Omjito Lapana Ulong. By the way, we have been linked with another player, guys. I don't know why we are always being linked, but we have been linked with this player. The attacking midfielder that we are going to sign should be playing the same way Ulangle Pili is playing. So there's a player that we have been linked with. I forgot how to pronounce his name. Hey, yes, this link when I'm a player of it. This one. What's his name? What's his name? Finally, the game is over. We are staying on top, which is good. I feel like that is good for us. People are not happy. I'm looking at the comments. Hey, and I need time to choose. Honestly speaking, you guys are not happy with the club. For what reason, I honestly do not know. But for me, guys, big ups to Langan Lepila. I wish Kaizer Chiefs can go back to Stellis and sign that new player. Yesterday, I made a mistake. I was talking about Iskukune. I said Stellis. In my mind, I'm saying Skukune, and then the words came out Stellenbosch. The baphethu plaji manje bafethu nithini. Next season siyaya siyomlanda. I don't know how, but Stellenbosch is a club that always finds good quality players, good talent, and players that are ready to play. On his first debut, bafethu umfana managed to score 3 goals. He made a brace. Is it a brace? Hat-trick. He scored a hat-trick. That is incredible. That is incredible, coming from a youngster who just recently joined the Topway Betway Premiership. Look at how hard it was for Langele PD to be able to break through in terms of his first goal. We know he can score, but then it was difficult for him to be able to score just because he plays for Kaizer Chiefs. So right now, hey youngers, perfect. So this player, the player I was linking now. He's I think Uruguayan, if I'm not mistaken. He's a striker. Hey, yeah, good Zima. But either way, no, big ups to Stellenbosch Buffet too. I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed with whatever they are doing. Lapa with Stellis. I don't know how they recruit players, but we need to find that person or Obafunlama player who signs those players. Simlete Nashorena, so that he can be able to help us and give us the work that we need, because wow. Stellis, you guys are impressive. And big ups to Coach Atazwane. He managed to win today. I think he was playing against the Suwelele. So looking at the Betway Premiership, guys, I'm still saying it's going to be difficult this season, not just for us or in angeke kube lula. So ukuthi certain young teams, they okay, here's the player. Certain young teams or teams that are also here in the Betway Premiership are not clubs that usually, try not to respect, because TS Galaxy, Polokwane City, so far, those are the two clubs that make sure they don't respect Sundowns. That they try by all means. They even know their weaknesses is Sundowns. But okay, this is how we can be able to beat them. So Nati, today we tried. Unfortunately, we made silly mistake. So here's the player. He's an Argentinian player from Argentina, Rodrigo Azumende. Guys, I don't think this is true. According to the rumors, Tua Amakose understood to be targeting a loan deal with an obligation to buy. He's a striker, and Tua evaluation yake from the rumors is around 22 million rand. Guys, it would be great to have such a quality striker who's just 25-year-old, but there's no way we can get such a striker from, I don't know where he's playing, but there's no way. Just forget about this, guys. I don't want to lie to you. I haven't confirmed, but that's a shower. But either way, we still do have one foreign sport, not two, guys. Please don't forget that one. And then we can be able to sign player, international player. So it's either we sacrifice for a striker, international, or we sacrifice for an attacking midfielder. For me, I think we need to find an international attacking midfielder. I got changing from that. I still maintain that we need to find an international attacking midfielder, not just any. It's in Africa. Let's go to Zona Linda Argentina. Even if we get that player on a loan, negotiate solid loan deal, right? We have an obligation. It's a loan, but with an obligation to buy, and then we find that attacking midfielder. I'm telling you guys, Kaizer Chiefs will become the best team when it comes to performances in Africa. Maybe I'm being too optimistic, but honestly speaking, that's how I think. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. How do you think Abachitabe 2 played on today's game against a team that people thought Kaizer Chiefs will lose for sure? Unfortunately, actually is not a man, it's a female. I think she's no longer going to do it because we did not lose with a margin of 2 or more goals. She said 2 or more goals. So hey, let's get it for you. But either way, thank you so much for watching. Let me find out more information about this Rodrigo guy. I will let you know if there's any truth to it. But for now, come on. Yeah.